Sir. Pause. Heavy. The alarm was disarmed 5 minutes ago, with your wife's fingerprint. My grip tightened. The tumbler slipped, bourbon pooling on the nightstand like blood. Elena's thumbprint, scanned into the system for convenience, her laugh echoing in setup. Dead women don't unlock doors. What? Whisper. Not fear. Calculation sparking. Before he could repeat, my other phone buzzed. Elena's old number, dormant since the memorial. I switched lines, heart steady, mind racing. Static crackled, then a voice. Hers. Soft, mocking. You should have left it alone. Click. Silence swallowed the room. I sat frozen, screens glowing blue accusations. Elena, alive? Or a ghost's echo? The cabin's feed, remote access, showed nothing. Dark, empty. But the log confirmed. Disarm at 2:12 a.m. Her print, her voice. Inside, the storm stirred. Not grief, rage leashed. She'd faked it, left me to mourn a lie. For what? Who? I didn't call back, didn't panic, just stared at the ceiling, shadows clawing. One truth clawed back. Revenge wasn't a scream. It was a scalpel. Dawn crept gray. I dressed, black coat, gloves. The drive to the sheriff's office would wait. First, the truth, my truth. The cabin loomed at trail's end, pines clawing the sky like accusatory fingers. I'd driven up alone. No alerts now. The system reset remotely. Air bit crisp, laced with pine rot. Elena's favorite. Our retreat, honeymoon spot, turned mausoleum. Door unlocked with my code. No prints needed. Inside, dust motes danced in flashlight beam. Unchanged. Bed made. Her scarf on the hook. Faded lavender. But the air hummed wrong. Faint ozone. Electronics disturbed. I swept the place, methodical. Under floorboards, a loose panel. Hidden. A burner phone. Charged. Elena's number linked. Texts, deleted but recoverable. Meet at cabin. Tonight. He's asleep. To Marcus, my partner, our firm's co-founder, Marcus. The betrayal slithered in, cold coil. Late nights at the office, Elena's girls' trips, his hand on her waist at the holiday gala. Joking, I'd thought. Trust, my anchor, cracked. Deeper dive, email stubs from her cloud, accessed via forgotten password. Our anniversary. Irony's knife. David suspects nothing. Avalanche payout clears next week. Insurance policy doubled post-marriage. Her idea. Denial flickered. Avalanche was real. Rescue teams combed for days. Body unrecovered, but grief certified. I'd scattered ashes from a proxy urn. For her. Subtle details piled. Her migraines. Vanishing weekends. Marcus's promotion. Sudden wealth. Our firm. Security tech. Biometrics my specialty. Profiting from her death. Contracts I'd signed. Blinded by loss. Shock settled. Not shattering. Silent realization. She'd orchestrated it. Faked demise with him. Left me the husk. Grieving widower. Perfect cover. Infidelity? Surface. This was annihilation. Stealing my life, my legacy, while I buried the ghost. I pocketed the phone. No calls. Just resolve hardening. They'd played gods. I'd be the reckoning. Back in the city flat, I moved like smoke. Board meetings attended. Clients charmed. Surface calm. Beneath, the vice turned. Slow grind. First, the records. I mirrored Marcus's laptop. Backdoor I'd coded years ago, just in case. Files unlocked. Offshore accounts. Elena's name variant. Transfers post-avalanche. $2 million. Our payout, laundered through the firm. Phone logs next. Elena's number pinged towers, active, sporadic. Last, the cabin, 2 a.m. Before that, a resort in Belize, honeymoon echo. Marcus's credit card trail matched, discreet bookings, her alias. I tailed him subtly. Coffee runs near his penthouse, binocs from a rented van. He whistled into work, tie loose, Elena's locket glinting at his throat. Hers. I'd buried the mate. Nights, alone, I dissected footage. Cabin cams, looped by the breach. A glitch, shadow in the hall. Feminine silhouette. Her laugh, faint audio bleed. Inner voice hissed. She's alive. Mocking you. With him. No violence. Intellect's blade. I hired a shadow. Ex-fed. Cash. No questions. Track the number. Facial rec on cams. Reports dripped. Elena spotted. Grainy airport feed. Passport forged. Marcus's emails to her. David's breaking. Perfect. Firm's ours now. Our firm. The betrayal deepened. Not just love stolen. Empire. I'd built Halemark security from garage hacks. Elena's support, now sabotage. She'd whispered doubts in my ear, planted seeds for his rise. Tension coiled. Every handshake with Marcus, firm, false, a countdown. I smiled at lunches. Miss her still? He'd ask, eyes probing. Every day. Lie. Truth brewed. I'd expose them. Quietly. Let the web snag. One more thread. DNA from her scarf. Saliva trace. Old coffee stain. Lab rush. Anonymous. While waiting, I watched her. Live feed from a planted bug at the cabin. Motion triggered. She returned. Whispered to shadows. He's close. We end it. And me. The storm thundered silent. I waited. Trap half sprung. The lab report arrived encrypted, my burner email. I opened it in a park, autumn leaves crunching underfoot. DNA match, scarf sample to Elena's medical file, pre-death. Alive, unmistakable. Then the Shadows dossier, photos, crisp. Elena and Marcus, Belize Beach. Her laugh captured, wind-tossed. Forged docs, death certificate, doctored by a crooked coroner, Marcus's cousin. Avalanche? Staged blast, body double ash. The flip, not escape, blackmail. Firm's biometrics, my patents, stolen blueprints in their files, sold to rivals. Elena's voice memos, David's too trusting. Marcus runs interference. We cash out, vanish. They'd betrayed for greed. My genius, their heist. Love, manipulation's mask. I drove to the cabin. Dusk bled purple. Door ajar, her carelessness. Inside, they waited. Wine glasses, her print still warm on the stem. I stepped in, silent. They froze, Marcus mid-sip, Elena rising, eyes wide. No words. I slid the dossier across the table, photos, reports, wire transfers. Her hand trembled, pages scattering. David. Her voice cracked, plea-laced. We can explain. You did. Flat, composed, staged it, stole everything. Marcus lunged, but I sidestepped. Calm. Touch me, and the sheriff gets the full drop. Elena crumpled to the chair, tears carving tracks. I loved you. But the money, the freedom, Marcus promised. Promised lies. My tone ice. She broke then, sobs heaving, mask in shards. The avenger reduced to wreckage. I watched, unmoved. Vindication's chill settled. She clawed the table edge. Please, the firm, our life, was never ours. I knelt, level with her ruin. You buried me alive, Marcus snarled. You think you're clean? We own the board. I smiled, faint, pulled my phone, played the bugs recording, their cabin whispers, plot laid bare. The sheriff does now. I'd hit send at dawn, one anonymous packet to authorities, forgery charges, embezzlement, the coroner's payoff traced. Firm audits triggered, my silent override, logs fabricated to frame them. Elena's wail rose, animal. David, no! I carried your child. Miscarriage lie. Another thread. You carried deceit. I rose. Collected the wine bottle. Evidence, prints fresh. One call, and it's over. Marcus charged again, desperate. I sidestepped, door yawning open. Cold air rushed in, pines sighing judgment. Her scream chased, "We'll take you down!" The prince, your tech, already changed. Trap's jaws snapped. My new biometrics, untraceable, locked their access. Accounts frozen, passports flagged. Outside, their silhouettes tangled. Embrace or fight? Futile. The sheriff's call came as I drove down. Hail? Christ, what have you unleashed? They're confessing everything. Town's crawling with feds. I hung up. Their empire crumbled, exposed in headlines by noon. Elena's face, tear-streaked mugshot. Marcus cuffed, snarling at cams. Devastation bloomed for them. Slow. Exact. Mine? Power reclaimed, blade sheathed. The city receded, highway unspooling like severed ties. Cabin behind? A husk now, sealed, sold. Elena's ghost? Banished. Reflections came clean, unclouded. Her love, venom vial, sweet till swallowed. I'd been the mark, trusting architect of my fall. Marcus, the blade she'd wielded. No pity stirred. Clarity reigned, diamond cut. I'd unearthed the rot, walked into light. The firm? Mine again, purged. Patents reclaimed. New horizons, untainted. Phone silent now. Hers destroyed. Their echoes? Dust. Betrayal's lesson? Ghosts lie. Truth endures. I accelerated. Wind howled freedom. Control wasn't chains broken. It was the key, turned forever. Vindication is silence after the storm.